Welcome people, we're back with another one. It's your boy Mo. Today is the NBA draft. Well, the NBA draft is in a few hours time. So once that usually happens, trades will begin happening, free agency will open, and all of a sudden, last year's champions are forgotten. So I thought, let me do one last breakdown for you guys. Now I know you saw the title and the thumbnail. Listen, we all know Giannis was the finals MVP. I had to get you to click on this somehow. Just stay with me for this breakdown. My guy Lee Diddy, not P Diddy, Lee Diddy, real G. He tweeted me asking for a breakdown of the run that changed the shift of the series. You can see right here, Phoenix built up a big lead and Milwaukee cut it right down to the point where at the end of the second quarter, they were actually ahead and they never looked back. They won game 5 and we all know what happened in game 6 as Giannis dropped the 50 bomb to take them to the championship. But it wasn't actually Giannis who was the hero because the majority of that run, the comeback, came when Giannis was resting on the bench. Now I like to look at the rotations in every game, see which players were on the court when, and I've got this little chart here for you. And you can see that in the second quarter, it was Bobby Portis, Pat Connaughton, Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez, and Drew Holiday. So they made a 16-3 run to bring Milwaukee right back into the game. So I want to highlight the play of the big man, Brook Lopez. We're going to go through that run where they got back into the game. And I just want to highlight some of the details and break down the technical side of what really helped the Milwaukee Bucks get back into game 5 and go on to become NBA champions. Phoenix began the second quarter up 16, but they went with a small ball lineup. Reason for this is they want to attack up Brook Lopez. Here, this is the matchup they want. Once Milwaukee switch, they've got Brook guarding Chris Paul, and Chris Paul abused this matchup in the first 2 games of the series. But credit to Brook Lopez, because look how quick the 7-footer moves his feet right here. He's with Chris Paul, he's on the free throw line extended. He knows CP wants to get to that spot to pull up for his mid-range in the spot that he's comfortable with. So instead he reads the slip pass and he recovers to his man, contests the shot. He contests it so well that Torrey Craig hits the floor. Now he's out of play. As you look here, Brook Lopez glances behind him, recognizes he's out of the play, busts his ass all the way down the court because now Phoenix have got 4 defenders to defend 5 attackers for Milwaukee. Brook gets into the paint. Sorry, Jay Crowder, you're too small. Here's a little push shot over the top. Hold that. 2 points. Begin the quarter nicely. Here we go. Next possession they got to defend. It's another pick and roll. Drew Holiday does a great job getting over. But look, Brook Lopez does what's called a stunt. He takes 1 step towards Chris Paul to take away that line straight to the bucket. And then he recovers to Torrey Craig, so there's no passing lane there either. Bobby Portis bites on that pass. Jay Crowder misses, but what I want to pay attention to here is Brook Lopez boxing out 2 defenders. He's got Cam Johnson and Torrey Craig both being boxed out right there, which allows his teammates to come in, and obviously they should have got the rebound. They turn it over. Right here, Jay Crowder misses. Lopez grabs the rebound, holds the ball up by his chest so it can't be stolen. Notice how he rips the ball up so the defender can't swipe it down here. Secures possession for his team. Off they go. Here's Chris Middleton. He's doing his thing. Looks at Brook Lopez. Dribble handoff. Brook. Beautiful job here. Both defenders are focused on Chris right now. Brook slips it, so now he's in the paint. The big man's in the paint. Drew Holiday's recognizing this. He is about to throw that pass. Look at Chris Paul in the air right now because he knows that pass over the top from Drew Holiday is coming because Brook Lopez is going to have a mismatch in the paint. Instead, Chris Paul's off balance, off his feet, so Drew Holiday drives. And look at what Torrey Craig is having to do. He can't help because he's got to stay with Brook Lopez. So now the paint's open. Drew Holiday, who missed layups all series long, finally gets a left-handed layup to go. Milwaukee starting to cut down the lead. There we go. Great pressure from Drew Holiday again. Chris Paul, he gets into the lane and he sees Brook Lopez protecting the paint. So he's got to pass it out. They'll live with Torrey Craig taking 3-pointers. It's the NBA Finals. You will live with that. Also, look at this. Pat Connaughton grabbed the board and Brook Lopez was the furthest man up. So what does he do? He immediately starts to go up the court because he knows he's got a mismatch. He's the furthest player up the court toward the Phoenix bucket. He's here, right here. He can seal his man, get the pass over the top. That's a mismatch. Jay Crowder, this should be barbecue chicken. You can see what happens. Brook Lopez gets the shot up. It doesn't count because the foul happened before the shot, but it was still a great move. He's still being aggressive, showing that he can dominate on the inside. Monty Williams is watching this and wondering how much of the lead can we give away before I've got to put DeAndre Ayton back in the game. Anyway, off the inbounds play, he sets a big screen here on Chris Paul. This is the advantage of having a big body on the court. Chris Paul gets stuck on this screen. He has to go under, giving Drew Holiday space to pull up and cash in. That's right. Chris Middleton's called cash, but Drew Holiday was cashing that one. And then he's straight back to pressuring Chris Paul on the defensive end. He gets back to recover because Bobby Portis helps. Jay Crowder, another 3-pointer. That bricks. He did not have a great game right there. And it's a little bit of chaos getting to the boards. It's a little bit of chaos. Bobby Portis does well. He brought great energy. As you can see, the Milwaukee Bucks come away with it. And Brook Lopez knows what he needs to do. He says, Mikal Bridges, you're a great defender, but you are a small man compared to me. He tries to get the seal. Chris Middleton says, no, get in front, post him up. So what does he do? He gets to the post up. Phoenix is panicking now. Cam Johnson's looking across like, damn, should I help? Chris Paul's wondering, should I help? I've got Pat Connaughton in the corner. I can't help too far. Instead, Jay Crowder takes a couple steps down to go and help. Brook Lopez takes it himself. And all credit to Mikal Bridges, does a good job. And Brook Lopez misses, but he's still being aggressive. That's the main point. It's attempting the shots. That's why we get on to Ben Simmons. You've got to be aggressive and attempt the shots, even if you don't make them. Anyway, Milwaukee come back down the court. And this is the beauty of Brook Lopez, because he was being aggressive on the inside, but he can shoot from the outside too. That's why on this move, when Drew Holiday attacks into the lane, Jay Crowder can't fully commit to what's going on here. Because if he does, it's going to be an open corner three for Lopez, who'll knock it down. Therefore, Drew Holiday once again gets a nice layup. He gets the layup to go. And he's talking to the ref, saying that's the and one. That's the and one. Anyway, let's go back on defense. Once again, Brook Lopez does a great job of containing, not letting Chris Paul get to the elbows, the spots he wants to attack from. Instead, they force the pass out. He comes out and contests the shot, hand up. And look, he's leaking out in transition once again. Rebound, pulled down by Pat Connaughton. Brook, time to run those laps on this marathon. Off you go, big man. You run on the fast break. You throw that one down. Cuts the lead down, and Phoenix are forced to call a timeout. After the timeout, first of all, I love Milwaukee putting two defenders on Chris Paul. You ain't getting the ball. Nothing easy. This is the NBA Finals. All right, what else are we going to do here? Cam Johnson's got to come and get the ball. Now, that's already taking time off the shot clock. Taking time off the shot clock. This is how Milwaukee won the series. As we get to this set that Phoenix are running, Brook Lopez here once again does a good job stunning and then containing. And here he does a fantastic job of defending DeAndre Ayton. Puts his hand straight up, stays vertical, doesn't commit a foul. And he even managed to knock the ball away so his team can secure the rebound. DeAndre Ayton is a fantastic young star, but Brook Lopez comes here once again, a big screen. Defenders trying to fight through, but because Brook Lopez's body is so big and Chris Paul gets caught on his hip, he's now behind Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday can attack how he wants. He sees the matchup there. He's going to find, once again, Bobby Portis in the corner because Chris Paul and Jay Crowder were both worrying about Brook Lopez. Bobby Portis, he splashes. I'm so happy for Bobby. He had a great NBA Finals. Once again, Drew Holiday pressuring. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but these are the secret sauce, the secrets to success. Here we have Chris Paul gets to his spot. This is where he wants to attack from. But he's got Bobby Portis guarding him. Long arms. He gets to contest the shot. He misses. Brook Lopez once again doing a great job boxing out DeAndre Ayton, who was a monster on the boards early on in this series. He says, look, Chris Middleton, did you see he just pointed to Chris Middleton? I'm setting a screen on your right-hand side. Why is he doing that? Because you can see the corner of the court is completely empty. That means there's going to be no help defender. That means Chris Middleton, who loves that mid-range area to pull up for jump shots, can come off this screen roll and pull up for the jump shot. And as you can see, big man hangs back. Chris Middleton, cash money Middleton, he cashes it in. Fair play to him. It's a great high-level IQ play of where to set that screen from Brook Lopez. Here we go. He's sagging off Ayton, sagging off. Now he realizes he's picked up his dribble, so I'm going to swarm you. No easy passes. I know that Bridges is diving to the hoop, and he's got Holiday on his back. So I'm going to swarm you so you can't see the passing lane correctly. Take time off the clock once again. Look, he's swarming him. He can't give that direct assist. He's got to kick it back out. They run a screen roll. He does another great job of, look at this. He knows that he ain't going to make that lob pass. It's not Chris Paul. This is Cam Johnson. Does a great job of bothering him. You got to just live here with DeAndre and being the bigger player, getting the offensive board. But you can notice the lead is being cut down and being cut down some more. Once again, another huge screen frees up Drew Holiday to pull up and to cash in right there, right then. Okay, Drew Holiday was huge. Chris Middleton was huge. Bobby Portis was huge. Pat Connaughton did a good job. But look at this rim protection. He just deterred Chris Paul from taking that layup. Chris Paul's confidence is shattered. He takes a tough turnaround shot, misses. Lopez rebounds once again. The Milwaukee Bucks are cutting away at this step by step, and Pat Connaughton throws the fake and drains the triple to tie up the score. That was huge. Phoenix made a couple buckets, so Milwaukee come back down. Once again, Just the importance of being able to set solid screens is such an underrated art, because Mikal Bridges goes through most screens set in the NBA. Here, he can't. He gets caught. Now look, they've had to switch. He's saying to Ayton, you got to get up on him. The big man don't want to be out there, isolated on Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton pulls up. You know the end result. He's cashing it in. He's finally locked in. Now, Milwaukee had a chance, like I said at the start, to sub Antetokounmpo and PJ Tucker back into the game. Watch this. Look at the positioning of Brook Lopez, because he knows Ayton is a lob threat. He also knows that Chris Paul is going to take a layup because the lane is wide open. But he can trust in Giannis Antetokounmpo to recover, to block this shot. And even if he doesn't, Brook Lopez is there. Look at the versatility. He affects that shot. They swarm Ayton under the bucket. He can't get another shot up. And the defense has been absolutely stifling, because Brook Lopez now is moving his feet so much better than he did in the first 2 games. Chris Paul is off his rhythm. He's off his flow. He can't get anything to go. Giannis comes down the other end. Crazy eyes. Bobby Portis knocks it down. Milwaukee took the lead with 5 minutes 43 to go. The Deer District went wild. And ladies and gentlemen, that is why I think Brook Lopez was the key in that run. Not saying he was the key to winning the whole thing. Not saying he was the Finals MVP. Don't watch the clickbait title. I just got to get you guys in because I need you to subscribe. We're trying to grow this channel. I hope you enjoyed the breakdown. I hope you might have learned a thing or two. Hope you keep rocking with us here at the Hoop Genius channel. And until next time, get buckets.